We could all benefit from sustainable face masks that matches our personality rather than the disposable generic ones. With the pandemic ongoing, wearing a face mask when we step outside our homes for work or grocery shopping gives us a sense of protection. However, please note that the face mask presented here is not an N95 mask. Hi everyone, it's Mai, aka Manila Girl in Oxford. Today, I'll show you how to make your very own face mask from scratch. So I hope you find this useful. The face mask we'll make today is a reversible adult pea size small. The one I'm wearing now is size medium. This is my production studio and here are the materials we'll be using for this project. An over edger or interlock machine and sewing machine. You could always do hand stitching if you don't have this. Pattern on a drafting paper. Threads that matches the fabric, pins, magnetic pin holder or pin cushion, scissors, trimmers, chenille pipe cleaners, elastic bands, and 3 types of fabrics which are the main shell, lining, and interlining. To start, fold at the center all 3 fabrics to create duplicates. Pin the pattern on the main fabric, which is the blue one with the print, and the interlining, which is the clear one, and cut. For the lining fabric, which is the pink one, you have to fold the edge by 1 inch before pinning and cutting to have a result similar to this one. Once you are done with transferring the pattern to fabric, you will end up with 6 pieces like this, with the pink one having a different edge compared to the other 2. Grab the main shell and match the wrong side of it to the interlining like this. Now place both right side of the fabric facing each other and start pinning. I know that the terminologies can be confusing, so please just take a look at the video for guidance. Afterwards, grab the pink fabric or the lining fabric and match it like this. Make sure you're pinning the wrong side of the fabric. Run the pinned areas through the interlock machine like this. Slowly remove the pins as you go. Remove the excess thread. So you will have something like this. We want to make sure that the output is strong, so we will run the interlock edges with a reinforced stitching using the sewing machine. Once you're done, remove the excess threads. Make sure to match your thread color to the fabric. Here I'm changing the thread from blue to pink since I'll run a straight stitch on the lining fabric. Remember the 1 inch edge? Now fold that area to the wrong side of the fabric and pin. Do it on both sides. And then now run it on the sewing machine with about 1/4 spacing from the edge. You should end up with an output like this. So here you could see the difference in length. Start matching the right side of both fabrics or the shiny area and pin the upper side and the lower side like this. Make sure you're matching the contours of the fabrics. Okay, you should have something like this. Now run the pinned area into the interlock machine. Make sure to remove the pins as you go. Remove the excess threads as well. Now I've done the upper part. You should have a finish like this. Now I'll do the lower part. So this is how it's gonna look. I'll do the same thing we did earlier with the reinforcement stitch using a sewing machine. So right now I'm changing the thread color since the fabric is blue on the lower side and pink on the upper side. So I'm changing it to match. So as I stitch, the thread on the upper side is actually pink and the thread on the lower side is blue. Now get the chenille stem pipe cleaner. Change your stitch dial to a wide zigzag to attach the chenille pipe on the upper side of the mask. Start it on the edge of the pink fabric. Remember to go easy when stitching on the uppermost edge of the mask. And also bend the chenille according to the contours. The length of it should match the lining or the pink fabric. Remove the excess thread and remove the excess pipe. So you should have something like this. Turn it inside out and you'll have something like this. Now start getting the iron and start ironing the edges and the inside. Be very gentle when you do this. Don't burn the fabric. I'll be using elastic hair bands for this project. Feel free to use other elastic material. To help in attaching the elastic bands onto the side seams of the mask, I'm placing it on a square coaster. You could also use a square board for this. Then slip the seam into the elastic, fold it and tuck under the stitch hem and pin. So you should have a result similar to this one. Now do it on the other side. Fold and tuck and pin. Okay, so now it's ready for the final stitch. Hooray! Okay, we are at the final stage. I'll be using a zigzag stitch to close the seams. Make sure to match the thread to your fabric and stitch over the pinned area. Remove the pins as you go. Should have something like this. Now do it on the other side. Go nice and steady. Remove the excess threads, and there you have it. So here's our finished product. So I am also selling finished products like this on my Depop app at Marianne Clothing. So if you want to buy and not do all the procedures, the price range is from £10 to £18, and it's free shipping in the UK.